welcome.
Hi everybody. Yeah, I didn't prepare this talk, disclaimer, but I'm still gonna try to make the best of it. I'm Thomas from Studio Waterzooi, and I'm gonna talk about how Rejecta. Can you please not do that? Thank you. How Manifesto Rejecta changed my life. Who in this audience knows Manifesto Rejecta? Nobody? Perfect. You came to the right place. So basically, Manifesto Rejecta is made by a guy called Pietro Rigi Riva from Italy. He has a company called Santa Ragione. I'm not from Italy myself, but I hope you like the pronunciation. And it's basically a manifest that bundles a set of rules on which he thinks we should go in the future towards, regarding to game development. And I'm just quickly going over these. For me, this was kind of a revelation because I've been playing with these ideas, and I think a lot of people that come to this festival have been playing with these ideas, else they wouldn't be here. But still, it's good to see them on paper because it makes them more clear. So one of these things is like the game must flow like a river. I'm gonna read a bit. I'm gonna try to do it fast because there's nothing as boring as just reading from a screen. But he says like the game must flow like a river. Time must exist beyond players' action. That just means like, every game basically is like a sequence of triggers and events and but that's not how real life works, right? If you happen to miss this talk, then you're kind of shit. So, but if you get this talk, if you were able to get here, then you're gonna get a lot of information out of it. But that's life, right? So maybe we should try to do that in games as well. The second one, I'm not gonna go there, but because I only have 10 minutes, I guess. Is there a timer? No, there's no timer. The third one is one of the most important ones, for me at least, is that we should start looking outside of game cultures. Because I have the feeling that although we're here in an indie art festival, that I still see a lot of clone-like thingies. I mean, not the majority per se, but it still happens. And of course, it's not a bad thing to learn through cloning, to be inspired, but try something else. Try looking at art, try looking at literature, movies, photography, anything you can get your hands on, and try to collaborate with those people as well, because I'm sure they have a lot to say. Maybe they have a different view on games, or no view, but just like, maybe you could do that. You never know. Then the duration, right? And these days and age, unless you're a teenager or you're unemployed, you don't have a lot of time, right? You have a job, you have kids, whatever, you have your partner. So why not make shorter experiences? Why do we need these experiences that take 90 hours, where we have to spread them over several weeks of our lives and to get to an ending? Why not just a short, intense experience like movies used to be, right? You can just feel it and then put it on the side and continue with your life. The production time, I don't completely agree with this one, but this is depending on, it kind of connects with the 2-hour game, right? You shouldn't be working years and years on a 2-hour game. Also because your starting idea might change in the end. And that's not good, right? You should make something, get it out there. Maybe it wasn't the best idea, but at least you can, get onto a new idea. This is also related to the topics in the games. Look at the human condition. A lot of games are about these fantasy worlds, and I think there's still a lot of topics that are a bit close. They often put these topics in these fantasy worlds, which I admire, which is good if they do that. which they don't always do and not often do, I would say. But you know, look around, look at your friends, at the troubles of your family, the struggles of life, you know, death. More and more people are doing it, which is very, very good. Maybe I'm not talking to the right audience. So, but in any way, if you had this same idea, the better. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this is kind of an extreme one, number 7. You know, just reject everything that traditional games have been doing. Try to, you know, reevaluate every little gameplay mechanic that has been done before. Try to really think about why it was introduced, and maybe, you know, maybe it should be changed. Blah, blah, blah. The 8th one. Again, you can look it up online, Rejecta Manifesto. And the number 10, is also one of my favorite ones, which is accessibility. I think there's still a lot of people that just don't feel, just don't find the kind of topics in existing games. Because stigma, of course, is a big part of that. They just don't want anything to do with it. But I think it's also a question of topics that just address their lives or their surroundings and come closer to what they worry about or think about or like. Also like, of course, it doesn't have to be negative. And then try to have maximum reach, right? If everybody has a phone, try to make a game for a phone. It makes sense because you can reach way more people. Try to not make it expensive, right? Everybody should be able to buy it. Even the poor in third world countries, you know, not. It should be the price of a cheap meal, as Pietro suggests here. So yeah, I really like this. For me, it was kind of a revelation. Sorry. So I hope this can be the same for you. Just a little self-promotion is that I tried to. Oh, this doesn't work. I tried to make a game from this set of rules. It's my first try. It's something quick, and it's basically based on Mondrian. It's a little puzzle game. Feel free to come by. I have it on my phone. You can just play it. It's a simple thing where you point and click on the squares and try to continue. And you can play as long as you want. You can quit whenever you want. It gets a bit more complex, but it's soothing and relaxing and meditative. Thank you very much.